What was the WWI, or guilt clause in the Treaty of Versailles? Have you ever wondered how a single clause in a treaty could shape the future of an entire continent? The War Guilt Clause, formerly known as Article 231 of the Treaty of Versailles, did just that. This article placed the blame for World War I squarely on Germany and its allies. While it did not use the word guilt, it laid the groundwork for demanding reparations from Germany for the destruction caused during the war. Article 231 stated that Germany accepted responsibility for all loss and damage inflicted on the Allied nations due to the war initiated by German aggression. This clause was the first in the reparations section of the treaty. It was essential for justifying the financial compensation Germany was required to pay. The clause held Germany accountable for the war's aftermath, which included the destruction of property, civilian suffering, and military expenses. The War Guilt Clause sparked intense controversy, especially in Germany. Many Germans viewed it as a national humiliation. They rejected the idea that Germany alone was to blame for the war, seeing the clause as unfair and an imposition of blame. This perception led to widespread resentment and political instability in Germany after the war. German politicians and historians sought to challenge the clause to undermine the treaty as a whole. From the viewpoint of the Allied leaders, this clause was a necessary legal tool to establish Germany's obligation to pay reparations. However, the wording and implications of the clause aggravated public opinion in Germany. It fueled nationalist and extremist movements, including the rise of Adolf Hitler. The reparations demanded were substantial, placing a heavy burden on the German economy and worsening social and economic turmoil. The War Guilt Clause became a key element of the Treaty of Versailles. It assigned legal responsibility for the outbreak of World War I to Germany and its allies, enabling the Allies to demand reparations. The inclusion of this clause had significant political and economic consequences. It shaped the post-war environment and contributed to tensions that influenced future events in Europe. The legacy of the War Guilt Clause continues to be felt, reminding us of the complex aftermath of World War I and its lasting impact on global relations.